Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Got a new set of rocks today to cut. Again, I think these are all from the Gila Bend Mountain Range area from just outside of Phoenix. Let's walk through them real quick, see what we're dealing with. Alright, first up I got a little bit of a geo pocket showing on that one, and then banded agate. So I'll have to cut in between that and that window. Up through here somewhere. We'll be behind that pocket, I believe. Should be fine. Okay. Oh, this one looks promising. It's got some really good color and banding showing, but it does have a lot of surface fractures. It is a big stone as well. Ooh. Lots of windows. Lots of banding. Don't want to screw this one up, but what am I going to do here? Let me set this down real quick. I wonder if I can cut this one, somehow get him up through this piece of skin, so I'm only going through that little bit of open window. And then back behind that window. Be a tight fit. So if I cut on this side of this, just the edge of that window to the edge of that window, that's what I'm going to attempt to do. We'll see how that plays out. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Alright, nice looking nodule. Definitely going to have some banded agate in that, since this end's broken off. Got a little bit of a chip face here too. I'll try to cut this, maybe right back this way, outside of any of those windows. Alright, big old piece of seam agate here. Sometimes these are nice, sometimes they're full of fractures. This has got a lot of banding showing. So I'm gonna have to pick a spot, look at that, where I'm not going through a lot of windows. Unfortunately, it's got windows all over it. Alright, I don't think I can get away with cutting through a window on this one. So I might end up cutting through that. So I got that non-window, and that non-window. Just through that window. Don't want to do that. I don't know, maybe I'll cut him down that ridge. Through that little window, because there's not a lot of banding showing. Through that window. And then back to the ridge. That might be a better spot to cut. We'll try that. If I remember between now and when I cut it. Alright, here's a good looking stone here. It's got banding showing on either end. So I'm going to cut him parallel to those two ends, right down the middle. I think that'll be a good one. Alright, a little bit of banding on that one showing. So we'll cut parallel to that face. This one is super blue looking, or purple maybe. But it's got lots of open windows on it. Wow. Wish I could have found this before it got all broken up. That's beautiful color. Not sure how I'll cut it, but we'll cut it in half and see if there's anything in it. Alright, this one looks all brecciated on the end here, doesn't it? I can see some banding in that little nodule on the end. Huh. This one could be cool, or it could be a whole lot of nothing. It's really the only windows I can see is some of this back here. See a chip right here of agate. but it could just be surface agate. All right, we're just gonna cut him for a big face. Maybe I'll be surprised. Can only hope. This one's beautiful here. It's got a perfectly showing face with a little bit of quartz in the middle. All right, well, we'll cut him parallel to that face. Obviously, we're gonna have something decent. And I'm gonna show this one. Oh, big old chunk of seam agate. It's got windows all over it, but we'll cut it in half and see if there's anything cool in it. All right, let me get these to the saw, get them cut, and we'll see what we have. Be right back. All right, I'm back from the saw. So what are the chances this was anything? 0. All right, let's look at it anyways. So just kind of had that brown kind of side and some brecciated stuff over here. All right, well, the brecciated stuff I could see based off of this, that it might have that in it. All right. Yeah. It is what it is. All right. This one out of here. Let's get that. So, all right, well, it does have some faint banding. It is very translucent. Got a lot of paint from the saw blade. So I'll probably throw that one in the tumbler. Okay, got this little guy. Let's see what was in this. Not bad looking. A little bit of quartz, some cool banding. Side's a little nicer looking, a little bigger. So I was trying to cut parallel to that in case it was a fracture. All right, it's nice. It might look cool polish when you're interested in a little one. Okay, all right, so this one had kind of a geode looking pocket on that side and what looked like some banded agate over there, so cut right between them. Let's see how this turned out. All right, banded agate with a geode center. So this was literally packed full of mud. Cleaned it out as best I could with a toothbrush real quick, but I could probably clean the rest of that out. It's got some healed fractures, but nice color and bands, and I love that quartz center, especially once it gets cleaned out. It's gonna be nice looking. This side's a little bit deeper. It's a little harder to clean out. All right, that was a nice looking stone though. Okay. Big old chunk. Not sure why I decided to cut it in half that way. I think because of this on the end. I wanted to cut parallel to it, but kind of wish I would have cut it the other way after seeing the inside of it. It's got a really cool banded pattern. It does have some healed fractures in it, but look at the tubes. That is neat. All right. Okay, I got this big one. This took forever to cut. So I wanted to not hit that, not hit that. So I picked my line and went for it. I had to cut through a little bit of window, but not much. Let's see how it came out. All right. Okay, so this green section here, almost positive, that's just, yeah, paint from the saw blade. Let me get that in the trash. All right, so it does have a fracture going through the pattern. It's got some other healed fractures as well. Well, without the fractures, this would have been a really nice stone. Still cool looking though, but I probably won't polish it. All right, well, it was worth cutting to see what was inside. It's pretty neat looking. Okay. So let's see what this one looked like. I wanted to cut parallel to that face. Cut at an angle. Why did I do? Oh, I wanted to miss that and that. So I picked a spot here and went through it that way. Let's see how I did. All right, it does have some fractures in it, and I did have a misstep on the cut. I got a funky cut here. If I decide to polish that, I can get that out though. But it's got a lot of fractures, so I probably won't polish this one. But yeah, it looks like a couple exclamation points. Neat. So, all right, 3 left. So I had that really cool looking pattern. And that on that end. So let's see how I did here. Hey, what are the chances I'd have 2 stones with exclamation marks in them? All right, this is a little nicer than the last one. It does have a couple of fractures in it, but they're not nearly as bad as the other stone. And the shadow banding in this one is really cool. Very nice. All right, that's worth polishing for sure. All right, 2 left. Okay, I had another one that had a really cool face showing. So I wanted to cut it like a slab in case I wanted to polish this. Let's see how it came out. Oh, very nice. Okay. Look at this side first. So that's just paint from the saw blade. But look at the parallax or shadow banding in this. Nice contrast in the bands. Definitely going to polish that one. That's nice looking. Now let's look at this slab. It's not a perfectly evenly cut slab. It's a little thicker on this side than this side. But look at that. Really nice. So if I polish this one, that'll be the back, and this will be the cab side, the top. Oh, who am I kidding? I know I'm going to polish this. I'm probably just going to freeform it. I want to see that shadow banding with that quartz pocket in the middle. Wow, that is really cool. All right, last one up. This one wasn't necessarily the best. I saved it for last because of the color and its uniqueness to that area, because you don't find a lot of stones with this color in it out there. Every now and then. So I am colorblind first off, so this looks a little bit purplish, bluish to me. I can't tell for sure which it is, but once I open it up, I can see the purple in it for sure. Like I said, not the best stone, but very unique color. Wow, that is so cool. Yeah, I wish some of the banded agates had this color in them. At least more often than I find them. Alright, that's the last one in this video, so I want to thank everybody for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike. Drop me a comment, let me know what you liked or didn't like. If you're not a subscriber and you like the video, you want to see more similar to this, consider hitting the subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.